Exactly. Okay, but like, we don't know. We don't know what happened before, and we don't know what happens after. All we know is what we have right now. So instead of using this DMT spirit molecule to find out what the possibility of the afterlife is, they're using it to create new hallucinogens for living people now. When we could become so much more advanced by learning what happens after or learning what happens before. All we know is what, for all we know, man has written. The Bible could have been written by some psycho, some freaking schizophrenic dude that nobody knows. But they don't think like that. They don't think, oh, well, in fucking AD or BC, whatever, whenever they thought Christ was Christ, it was written by a bunch of crazies that drank beer all day and starved for most of their life. I mean, all they think about, like saying Jesus is white. He was born in the Middle East. No way he would have been white. They wouldn't have talked about how his mother was definitely a virgin. They would have talked about how this kid is not white. Or how this kid is white when he's not supposed to be. And then we have the Bible that was written by men, added by shit over years and years by judgments that people have made and like blaming it on their religion. But we don't know where we came from. So DMT could help us figure that out.
But what about science?
Science is bullshit. Like, they could be using all of these drugs and everything to dig deeper. Like, if DMT releases into the brain after you die, then obviously it carries something somewhere. It's called a spirit molecule for a reason. The only reason that we don't know it now is because we're alive. If it releases after you die, then it's there for a reason. It's not there for you to pull out of somebody's brain and insert into the living. If they wanted the living to have it, they would release into your brains while you were alive.
Why would anybody want to extract something from a dead person and put it in their own mind? I mean, why would you want to die and have your spirit put, I mean, because what if they're seeing what this other spirit is seeing?
I don't think they would be able to see what the other spirit is seeing, because if they're extracting the DMT from this spirit or from this dead body, then the spirit's not even going to get a chance to go to this euphoric utopian place that they're describing in the research. They're taking this stuff out, creating duplicates of it, and using it to drug people instead of using it to figure out why it doesn't release into your body until after death. They could be combining science and religion to figure shit like this out, combining thoughts about spirits and thoughts about chemicals, and they could come up with exactly what happens in the afterlife, but we're so focused on what we're doing now that we're not even thinking about what we do after.
Well, because we're not supposed to know what we do after.
We're not supposed to know, but we could be so much more advanced and at least have more theories than we do. We have the theories of rebirth, of when you die and you come back as like a fucking animal or something.
Reincarnation.
Reincarnation, whatever. We have theories of heaven and hell. We have theories of limbo, ghosts that stay on Earth. We don't have theories of having some utopian that you end up in. Like I think, is it The Passenger, the movie? They when they go to close their eyes and die, they show them this video of this island, this paradise that they're supposed to go to. And if you go there, you're supposed to be the luckiest person in the world. But for all we know, DMT could be exactly what takes our souls there, or extracts our spirits from our body, and we could honestly stay in our bodies forever. But the DMT that releases into our brains could carry our body or our spirits to this place while we're dead, and we won't even know that we're dead. Instead, they're taking this stuff out and they're using it on the living. And yeah, I've heard it's a really nice trip. You see BP lights and all that shit, but and it does make you curious to want to try it, but when you think about it more, scientists could be using it for so much more than what they're using it for.
And this is Angelica.
Can you stop? I was having a serious conversation with you.